Hello everybody and welcome to another Dakman Productions review. Today we're going to be reviewing the Lionel 30K tank car. I know what you're already thinking. You've already reviewed the 30K tank car from Lionel as well as probably other channels. But Lionel has actually updated the 30K tank car in this newest run, and I thought there was enough new features to go ahead and point them out. Lionel updated their tank cars just like a real railroad did. So, with more explanation here, we'll move on. But before we do, you'll notice the first thing that Lionel did, we'll move the camera in here, was they put the blue bearing caps on the trucks to simulate the rebuilt trucks. So that was done on their newest run. So I think that's kind of neat because you do see rail cars with the blue bearing caps on them, and basically that means that these were the trucks were rebuilt with new axles in them. So and new bearings. The other thing that these tank cars I really like a lot, and I already pointed this out in my other review video, but is the 1-800 number. Oops, sorry about that. On the side for the spill or accident on the side of tank cars. That's pretty neat, and I like how they did the TILX tank car. And this is actually, well, they both are, but the white TILX, this is a real tank car that you would see being used on the railroad. So this is a 100% accurate paint scheme, and as well as the GATX. And I know one of the questions people ask is, what are the hazmat placards on these? So I will take a closer look at that for you guys. So there's your hazmat placard number on a GATX. And here's your hazmat placard on the TILX. On another note, Lionel did make a oil tank train set headed by BNSF, with 4 of these TILX white tank cars and 2 BNSF covered hoppers, which are actually properly marked for buffer service only. It's a pretty nice set, so you might want to check that out in the Lionel catalog, and some hobby shops do have that set in stock if you're interested in starting a crude oil train. So let's talk about what Lionel updated and how it's similar to what the railroads have done. So the last 2 or 3 road names of these 30K tank cars, not only did they have the blue bearing caps on them, but they also feature this protective armor plating shield on both ends of the cars. And as I come across here with the track, you'll see it better here, and you can see this shield on the front of the tank car. This is something that railroads really have done within the last year or so. They're installing these shields on the front of the tank cars to help them prevent from being punctured. According to a couple of railroad workers that I talked to, they said that it it really doesn't work that well. But so it's nice to see Lionel keeping up with modern trains for those who want to stay modern. So as far as the railroads, like I said, they just started doing this, and Lionel follows suit. So if you're one of those who want modern time today, what's running on the trains or railroad, this is something that you must have on your railroad. And it's kind of neat that Lionel would actually do something like this to keep up with modern times. And hopefully they keep going forward with more modern freight. One of the things I would like to see somebody do, well, Lionel or somebody, is make the Trinity reefer, to believe that's a 64-foot Trinity reefer with the exterior reefer unit on the front of the rail car. We'd love to see somebody produce those. But I just wanted to show you guys this part of it, and show you the shields that they're actually putting on these things. And I actually have a photo.
Here's a
Of the
TILX
real
white tank car loaded with
TLX, the white
hydrochloric
tank
acid,
car
and as you can
with this
see,
same
here's the
shield
shield
on
that
it.
I'm talking about right here.
On another note, the one thing I haven't seen O-Gauge do yet is come up with the proper tank car couplers. The tank cars are supposed to have what's called a double shelf coupler. All it is it's a type of coupler that resists from opening or letting loose in a coming loose in an accident. So if a train derails, it's not supposed to come apart and puncture another tank car. I have not seen that in O-Gauge yet. I would like to, but I have not seen anybody simulate the double shelf coupler, or otherwise known as the Type F coupler, I believe. And it is mandatory for all
There is
tank
a
cars in the United
tank
States
car
to
double
run
shelf coupler,
a
and as you can
double
see,
shelf
it's a pretty unique
type
coupler
coupler on
and
tank
can
cars.
easily be identified.
On another note, the O-Scale 2-rail fans have contacted me that like my channel and want me to mention whether what I'm reviewing is capable of being converted over to 2-rail pretty easily. So with all of the Lionel 30K tank cars, the updated ones as well as the older versions, are able to be converted over to 2-rail, and they come with the body mount coupler adapters as you see in the package. So yes, these Lionel 30K tank cars can easily be converted over to 2-rail for the O-Scale 2-rail fans out there. As I already mentioned, I know I've reviewed these before, but we'll go over some details here quickly. They do feature opening hatches on the top. As I already pointed out, the emergency 800 number. They do have the proper reflective taping and data plate information, and also they feature the correct road numbers on there that you would see on the prototype. And the one thing is I like is Lionel also included the road number on top of the tank car, which I'll show you here. So there's your road number on top of the tank car, and I know you're probably asking why would there be a road number on top of the tank car, and I think I mentioned it in one of my other review videos on these tank cars, is because if it's into an accident and they can identify it from flying above safely with a helicopter. So that's what I've found in my own research. So there's a couple different road names that Lionel put the updated armor plates on the ends of the tank car, and this GATX was another road name that I bought, and it also features the same protective plates. But this is prototypical to what the railroads are doing currently. Once again, I was told by a railroad worker it doesn't seem to work any better, but I'm glad that Lionel is keeping up on what's going on in the modern times of real railroading. So modern railroaders, or modern railroaders like us, can keep up and buy the new stuff. Speaking of modern road names and road names, you will find that there's still quite a bit of older freight cars out there with the old names on them, with new reporting marks, that is. But most of the time, they left the old original fallen flag road name on them. So if you watch rail fanning videos like from Rail Fanning Adventures, you will find quite a bit of video with freight cars that are either marked Sioux Line like this one, or Reading, Cargill. There was Burlington Northern. They even found a Penn Central grain hopper still rolling around. It's amazing how many different old fallen flags that they actually run into that's still running around. So I always watched that channel to see what's still left out there running, and I was just amazed at what's out there still running. So I've also wanted to mention that as well. So for those who want the more more modern on their O gauge layout, some of the old fallen flag road names are still rolling around out there. So you might want to watch some rail fan videos and you'll see what I'm talking about. So the new Lionel 30K updated tank cars with the armor-plated ends or protection shields on the ends of the cars are sold in a 3-pack, just like previous Lionel 30K tank cars. I don't know if they offer those with EOTs or not. I know there's some road names that have EOTs, but I'm not sure if there's any with the protective shields on them. The oil tank car train set that Lionel has with a BNSF heading or leading the train has a BNSF hopper on the back that has an EOT on it. So I wanted to mention that as well. So I pretty much like these updated Lionel tank cars. I bought obviously the 3-pack of TILX and the 3-pack of GATX with the updated protection shields on the ends of the car, and to have something to keep up on what's new out there, and to keep the train modern. So I hope you enjoyed this short review, and check out my channel, Dackman Productions. I do train shows normally and club events, but unfortunately with the COVID-19 I've been stuck here on Conahey Rail. Not necessarily a bad thing, but I can do some reviews for you guys who like watching my channel, and you guys can watch trains running on Conahey Rail, and as well as the updates. So I thank everybody for subscribing and being a part of Dackman Productions and tuning into Dackman Productions, and we'll catch you guys later. Thanks a lot. Bye.